What's going on, everybody? Hope you're all having a fantastic day today. Now, as we all know for Battlefield, it's going to be a hot minute until we get another introduction into this franchise. It's not going to happen in the blink of an eye, which means that if you want to play these games, you either have to go back to an older school game like Battlefield 5 or Battlefield 1, or go way back to a game like Battlefield 4 or 3, which is not bad in any way, shape, or form, as you see in your background gameplay. I'm actually playing Battlefield 4. It's tons of fun. But, you know, our hopes and expectations to see something as fun as Battlefield 4, but actually brought up to next-gen technology, we're not going to see that for a little bit longer. Unless, of course, you want to play Battlefield 2042. But I think one of the best ways to keep the Battlefield franchise, or not the franchise, I'm sorry, to keep the Battlefield community as a whole, is to go ahead and open up Portal. We've talked about this multiple times in the past. We've even seen some reports that EA was thinking of making certain aspects of something we all assumed it was Battlefield 2042 free to play. So a lot of us thought that, you know, Portal was going to go free to play. And I'm going to be honest, it wouldn't affect me in any way, shape, or form. Being a person, an individual who sadly fell for the trap and spent $100+ on this game, to see that particular mode be stripped away from the game, I wouldn't be out here raging saying, yo, I spent $100+ on this game and they're removing content and making it free for everybody to come in. And, you know, I spent all that money on... No, it wouldn't affect me in any way, shape, or form, because I truly see all the potential that Portal has behind it. But just like any other game mode that does not become an instant success in EA's eyes, it gets cut off of production. Now, of course, they are still supporting it slow and steadily. But man, I mean, by now, Portal could have been an absolute masterpiece. I mean, even before Battlefield 2042 launched, Portal could have been the best possible thing introduced into the whole franchise. But there is one major thing that's completely holding this game mode back from being a complete, utter success. Even for this game mode just staying within Battlefield 2042, the full paid-for version, it still feels like it's missing so much. Basically, what Forge is and Halo Infinite, you know, what they're introducing to us very shortly, is what I was expecting out of Portal. I truly thought that when they were going to go ahead and introduce Portal, it was going to be a complete, you know, editor for the overall community to go ahead and play around with. You can edit maps the way you want. You can add in different vehicles, different weapons from different games. You have complete access to coding up the game and editing whatever you would like, between the speed of the freaking players to just the overall game type itself. I expected so much out of this mode, and I believe a ton of you guys expected the same exact thing. And then it was released, and it turned out to be, you know, like an XP farm, a server browser, and also, you know, like a zombie server browser and stuff like that. Basically, the only unique modes that are introduced into Portal are modes developed by the developers at DICE. It's barely any community made, you know, anything within Portal. I don't feel any passion or any just community in general. There's no people who are trying to build anything up to make it popular. The developers have to do that. And with all honesty, with the developers doing it, it feels like nothing unique, in my personal opinion. It would mean no difference to me if they added those game modes into All-Out Warfare instead of Portal. Absolutely no difference. The thing that makes these specific game modes fun, popular, and exciting is the fact that we know there are other people that aren't developers working on these projects. And seeing what some of us just regular gamers could potentially come up with. I have seen absolute masterpieces being developed in different games from just core community members. Some maps and some creations that just look 10 times better than what the core developers can even do. And it's fascinating. It's exciting. And I promise you, if DICE actually went the extra step to perfect Portal and make it into what it truly deserves to be, that would completely save the overall Battlefield community. Think about it. What do Battlefield fans have to deal with right now? I can think of a few things. If they want to play Battlefield, if they want to enjoy the franchise that they loved since day one, they're either stuck playing Battlefield 2042, they can go back and play a World War II or World War I experience, which a ton of people are very tired of. You know, they like the atmosphere, but people are craving more of a modern day scenery. Or they can go all the way back to games like the Bad Companies or Battlefield 3, Battlefield 4, which, once again, absolutely no problem. But a lot of people nowadays are craving the next best thing out of the Battlefield franchise. You know, we want to see this franchise evolve and bring, you know, what we loved about Battlefield 4 just to a completely next level. So all these individuals have nowhere to turn. But imagine if Portal was completely pushed out to the community and expanded upon. You know, you could actually go ahead and truly edit your own maps, design what you want, customize your own game modes, customize everything down to the core details. Imagine if they added in all the Battlefield games, every Bad Company, you have Hardline in there, Battlefield 1, imagine running around on freaking horses from Battlefield 1 with cop cars from Hardline chasing. The possibilities are absolutely endless. If individuals on the outside of the Battlefield franchise, hardcore Battlefield fans who are sick of what's going on right now, if they heard about something like this being introduced into Battlefield, they would instantly swarm back in. I mean, let's be real here. This game mode alone was truly one of the biggest reasons why a lot of people were hyped for Battlefield 2042. Some people already saw the specialist cheese ahead of time. So, in all reality, the only thing people were excited for was Portal. So, if they actually made a good version of Portal, something that was actually worth people's time, this franchise would explode. This right here is Battlefield's gem. This right here is Battlefield's, Warzone, Battle Royale. This is their popular trendy mode. And if they went into a little bit more detail, instead of just throwing everything up on a server browser and making it all messy, actually making it like a true community where you can see everybody's most favorite, map, the most upvoted game modes or the most upvoted maps, being able to explore that way and see what the community has been putting up and offering, allowing anybody, not just the most experienced, creators, just allowing anybody out there, someone with their buddy who just wants to edit something, they think it's funny and they want to post it up online, that's what these community modes revolve around. The community. And the way they advertised Portal, they made it seem like that, but once it came to launch, there's no community around it. There's no way to like a specific game mode. There's no way to, push something out for everybody to see. You can go ahead and favorite it, I guess, but that's about it. And the majority of the server browsers are dead anyway, so there's absolutely no point unless you want to go play zombies, which, anybody can go out and make. I want to see extremely creative stuff. I want to be able to scroll through the most popular game modes or the most popular maps. I want to be able to have a server, built around that. So if people are really enjoying that specific game mode, you'll be able to find it in a blink of an eye instead of only being able to start private matches. And obviously, you can't get 64 plus players into a private match unless, I don't know, maybe you're a content creator who's got 1 million subs or some crap. Might be pretty easy for that situation. But we need a way to access these game modes and these, special things where it's in the public. We can join into a massive group and enjoy it. Something like Little Big Planet, for example, just having everything thrown out there. You can join into it. If it's a lobby, it's a lobby. If it's not, it's not. If you want to play it solo, you can go ahead and do so, or you can search online and try to get a group to go ahead and play that specific mode. But stuff like that is awesome, and that would truly push Battlefield to a just completely different level. Now, of course, like I said, it's not just evolving Portal to make everybody come back to the franchise. They also would have to make it free. They need to give everybody access to this mode. It's great and all that it's in 2042, and if they build upon it, that might be a good selling point for 2042. Buy a 2042 and get access to this awesome tool. But let's be real here. We want the Battlefield community to thrive on. We want, the popularity of this game to become good again. And the best way to do so is to allow access to this mode to everyone. Allow people to hop on the Microsoft Store. Allow people to hop on the PlayStation Store. Allow people to hop on Steam or Origins, wherever, and download this mode completely free of cost. That would instantly draw massive waves of individuals because, trust me, anything free that's made by a AAA development team, people will give it a shot. Some people worry that it's just going to be completely dead at launch. No, trust me. It might die a week later if it's not good. But people, when they see free stuff made by AAA devs, they swoop on and they pour on, and it's always a massive wave of individuals. That would be fantastic for the Battlefield franchise. But ladies and gentlemen, do me a massive favor and go down in the comment section and leave your opinions down below. Do you guys think that if they improve upon Portal, actually make it, a worthy game mode, do you think that would bring people back to the Battlefield franchise? Do you think that would give them enough time to go ahead and create the next Battlefield game and hopefully win the crowds over again? Because honestly, with the way that they're working on Portal now, there's not much success for anything coming in the future. I mean, I'm trying to think of what people are going to be playing, by the next year or the year after in the Battlefield franchise. And it really just seems like it's going to be, Battlefield 4, Battlefield 3 once again for, how many years now? It's insane, man. It's insane. So hopefully they decide to do this because I think it will make a lot of people happy, and it'll bring a lot of new faces to the Battlefield franchise as well. But, ladies and gentlemen, thanks so much for checking out this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to leave a like, bumps, I hate it, leave a dislike. Also, if you're brand new, enjoy the content, don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification button. Also, want to chat with me, there's two ways to do so, over Twitter and Discord, both linked down in the description. And also, want to catch me live streams of video games over on Twitch, link that's in the description as well. But guys, thanks so much for tuning in. See you on the next one. Peace out.